It always goes back to it's because men are insecure.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we always get back to that?
Yep.
And I don't like this narrative because why has nobody said this yet? I guess I'll be one of the first people to say this on the internet. Women are equally or even more freakier towards other women than men are.
Yes. Extremely.
But I guess nobody want to say that.
Extremely.
As a person who works on the internet, I have seen women sexualize women more than the men.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Episode 1, the dating scene. Let's talk about height expectations. So let's see what this is all about. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for things that you love.
Hello, my name's Diamond, and this is The Dating Scene. Each episode, I'll have a panelist who will be speaking about some of the most viral moments from Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Okay. So let's go ahead and meet the panel.
Hey everyone, my name is Romeo. I'm from Surrey. I'm a brand ambassador and an actor.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Gladys, aka Miss Gladys. I'm a content creator and I also work 9 to 5 in a corporate job.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Hello everybody, I am Mr. Mamusa and I'm a film and video director from London.
Okay.
Hi everybody, my name's Jamela. I'm a professional makeup artist, a model and a counsellor.
Okay, fantastic. So lovely to have you guys join me on this episode. Right, so with the
yo, chill. Look, it's time for serious conversations, all right? Lock in, Envy.
He's out of the way. We are going to go ahead and watch our first clip.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm taller than you.
Oh, God.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You got on heels. I don't think you are.
These are kitten heels. Imagine if I had 3 or 4 inch heels on.
You're
still not taller than me.
I think I'm taller than you.
No, you're not. Let's see. You are not taller than him. Not even close. No. You're way shorter. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9", and you are?
6'1".
Oh.
Easily.
Still.
That's all right.
So, wait a minute. I think I understand this. BM, you smart man, you. So now everything that he been feeling about the feedback of the contestants, like how the contestants act, this is his way of saying it without saying it. Yep. He about to start calling out the nonsense. Yep. Let's go.
And everybody in the audience that keep enabling it and saying, I don't see what the problem is. Well, there's a lot of reasons why you don't see it, but we're not going to get there.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Well,
Okay.
wow. After seeing that first clip, the first question stands as, are height expectations a reality?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and hear your opinions on this.
I'm going to have to go straight into it because as a tall girly, a full-figured woman, height is a thing for me. You know, I want my man taller than me, and that's a preference.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyone else want to?
Very expansive, gang. All right. Shout out. But why? That's my question. Can you explain to us why? What is the reasoning that it is a requirement?
She just told you why. She's a tall, girly, full figure. That's her reason why.
That's her reasoning why.
Yes.
That is a terrible reason.
I agree.
Here's why this is a terrible reason. That's like a dude coming on here saying, yeah, man, I'm 6'1", and I can squat 480 pounds, so I need a girl that got a fat booty. That's a requirement. You gotta have a fat butt because I'm 6'1". Like, you feel what I'm saying? You see how stupid that is? You see how dumb that is? Because I'm 6'1", you gotta have a fat booty. It don't matter how you feel about it. That's a requirement. Because I'm 6'1", I demand that. Like,
it's not about the squat. It's about what you got.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, let her break it down.
And that's a preference.
Okay.
No, it's a requirement.
Anyone else want to jump right in?
Well, to be honest with you, for me, I've never dated a girl taller than me or whatever it is. And definitely, I suppose, based on my experiences, it's not going to work. But there are guys that I know that prefer girls that are taller than them, so that's what it is.
And these guys would be shorter and they want
Definitely shorter. They want a girl that's taller because they're thinking about their children to be taller.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
Okay. Any difference of opinion on this side?
I think it's kind of sexy that there's tall women out there, because it's a way of height difference. It shows like the confidence. I've seen like short men, they move to taller women, and it's like they've got the confidence to move to them. I'm thinking, you know what? Give a short man a chance, innit? And I've had in the past where I've tried to speak to a taller woman, and it's like it's giving me the,
What, the confidence?
The confidence I can speak to any woman, Because, it's me, innit?
Okay.
Yo, buddy chat. He didn't say nothing. Yo, I thought he was gonna be like a good counter argument on why the height thing is kind of dumb. Buddy just said, I like tall girls. Like, that's really how you sum it up.
Yeah, he likes tall girls, but
that's not the problem. The problem is the women who are still shorter than the guys wearing the heels, and they're sitting there calling people short, even though they're shorter than the guys, and they're saying, I need a guy who's taller, and they're rejecting guys who are taller. Like, that's the problem. What are we talking about?
So, your question, high expectations, are they a reality? I would say no, because again, going back to being too shallow, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but you could be a tall girlie. You could find you a short king that is the love of your life, and you end up building a...
Okay, I like her.
Yeah.
Okay, she's the logical one on this panel.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna resonate with her. Okay, because the dudes didn't talk about nothing.
Yeah, because they didn't answer the question
at all.
They didn't answer the question at all.
Yeah.
Wonderful family, and you're happy. And then you can find yourself a super tiny lady. Again, it gives you joy. Height risk expectations for me are not a reality. If you're a person that cares so much about height, I won't marry someone because of height. No, you're too shallow for me. It's about the person's heart, their character, their personality. Height will not carry a family.
All right, man, we rallied behind her.
Yep.
That's the one.
Yep.
Okay, that's the only banner we have in this fight. Because the other ones are lost.
All the women gonna call her a pick-me.
It's okay. We'll defend her. Because she the only one talking logical. Because Pink said, I'm a tall girl. I'm a tall, full-built woman. So height is required. It's my preference. Then Bald Homie just broke off into a random tangent talking about some... Yeah, man, I know guys that love tall women. What the freak are you talking about? And then this guy talking about some, yeah, but it's sexy. Like,
it gives me the
what
confidence.
are we talking about, gang?
It gives me the confidence.
Not carry love. It's just shallow-minded behavior. No offense to you, but I'm just saying, it's not expected.
So would you write off a man then if they approach you and they're not to that high expectations, your preference, would you write them off?
No, it takes a lot more than that to write them off. I do agree with what you're saying regarding being shallow. I wouldn't really say that I'm a shallow woman, but I do have a preference.
Okay.
What's the cutoff point, as in height-wise?
Because you know what as well? I'm a tall girlie, not that tall, 5'7.5".
Okay.
And I like...
Yo, bro, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Okay. Okay. Is that tall in the UK? Is that considered tall in the UK?
Is 5'7" a tall lady? Is 5'7" a tall? Because I know the average height for a woman is like 5'3" to what, 5'6"?
The average height. Men.
So the average height in the UK is 5'3" to 5'4". Okay. So I guess by her standard, she... Okay, no, I already said it. I got you, girl. I got you, bro. The VOD will be up as soon as this stand ends.
Oh yeah, I thought we said that already.
He probably didn't hear it the first time. I got you, brother. It'll be up. So 5'3", so 5'7", technically she is tall.
Age factors, height 10.
So I guess she is tall. 5'7". Yeah. I don't know. Out here, 5'7" is like...
It's still tall. It's still above average depending
where you're from.
Where
I get what she's saying.
To wear heels.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that certain guys that have approached these two ladies, right, that are shorter than them, are gonna watch this video.
Right. No
and
offense.
they're going to be able to know
No offense.
whether they're lying or not. Simple.
Okay, so is it fair then to say in the dating scene now, a lot of people are dismissing men and women just because of these preferences, as you said, Gladys, it's too shallow. We need to be able to look beyond that.
It is. It's many people. I know so many girls, people even in my close circles. I won't date him because he's short. You will miss out on a good man, on the love of your life, because you're so focused on the shallow things that cannot... What will height do for you? Really?
Facts.
Really?
Very true.
It's just that you want to look good on the outside. But apart
She's spinning!
height feeds the fetish and the preference that they desire. That's what it does.
It goes back to what we said during that one Pop the Balloon. I watched a 5'3" guy knock a 6'4" guy out in a fade.
Yeah.
And it was not a close fade.
At all.
It was not a close fade. It was one of the viral videos of our school. If I wouldn't get not copyrighted, if we wouldn't get striked for showing it, I would show it right now. I know the exact video. I watch it every once in a while. It's a good fight. It was not close at all.
What else does height do? Let's be for real. Then going back to that video, like the Lulu is not the Salulu.
The Salulu. She just dropped her bomb.
I love the one line.
The Salulu.
I mean, okay, let's go back a little bit to you, because you said you have your preference. What is, okay, I don't want to say the fascination or whatever it is, but what is it about height that makes you want to give a fella a chance?
Good question.
Okay, so firstly, I don't want to say that I discriminate when it comes to height. It's not the be-all, end-all. But I want to look up to my king. Do you know what I mean? Like...
What is it about that, though?
It's attractive.
Yeah, but wait, listen.
Okay, so now, as much as I'm an anti-advocate of this, we do have to talk about biology, though. Okay? We do have to talk about biology. Women do have a natural desire to want a partner with, I forgot, my health teacher taught me this. Because reproduction, the way our reproduction system works, men are naturally wired to be attracted to women that have bigger breasts or wider hips. And it's not, if you take lust out of it, it's because in those days where reproduction was so vital, you wanted, your body was teaching you to desire things that were going to give you the best results. So you looked for the healthiest, sturdiest thing possible. You wanted to pay attention to things. I think in Japan, historically Japan, it was a sign of good. It was a sign of good health if a woman had wide hips, because it meant that she was able to push out healthier kids. Okay, so to be fair, there is a thing where a lot of women, my health teacher taught me when it comes down to the psychology of like a woman's reproductive system and what they desire, women naturally tend to flock towards men that have wider backs, narrower waist, and then that have strong glutes, right? When they look at the backside, and they go for men that have pecs, and they I forgot what the last thing that women naturally look at. And I think it is probably like just the size of the man, because I'm correct?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
It was saying due to a mix of evolutionary signals for fertility and health, youth fat reserves for nursing, biologically associations with nurturing, and cultural sexualization. That's why men are typically attracted to women with chests. Yeah. And it was saying evolved innate mechanisms that drive them to seek out partners who possess characteristics that would have been indicative of good health, fertility, and ancestral environment. Right. So biologically, this is why we're wired to like certain things about each other.
Now, I don't know exactly what the body parts, I don't remember exactly what the body parts are for the men. So if anybody wants to look that up and correct me, I'm open to the correction.
What women are attracted to?
What women biologically look for in a partner. I think it was a strong back.
It says it right here: chest, shoulders, and arms. Chest,
shoulders, and arms. Okay, yes. Okay. So, and the reason why that is, women, when they're looking for their partner for fertility wise, they look for something that gives off the feeling that they can be protected. So they value if something looks like it can protect, also provide them with a healthier seed. So that's why it works. But
yeah, it says for men, commonly men are attracted to face, hips, buttocks, legs, nape of neck.
Right.
Face, eyes, smile, clear skin, cheekbones, and frequently mentioned. Hips and buttocks often linked to femininity, fertility, and health. Legs, the shape and the curve where the legs meet. The back are noted. Nape of neck, a delicate defined neck is considered attractive by some. Commonly cited attractive features for from a women's perspective is chest and shoulders. A strong toned upper body is often preferred. Arms and legs, toned muscles. These are the most popular areas.
Yeah. So to say that she's crazy for saying she just has an innate desire for a tall guy, I can't sit there and be like, all right, there's not some science behind it. Yeah. The problem is, though, that's not all that is required in it. And I feel like people focus too much on the height thing. They ignore everything else. To be fair, I have to be fair.
When you sit on the bed, you can be about the same height.
Okay. It's just a preference. But I'm going to say I'm not going to write the person off just because of their height. They can have a wonderful heart. I am looking at the personality. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the heart because that is what's important, like Miss Gladys has said.
In first
can I just go back to the video? Mm-hmm. What I think was the most interesting part of that video is the fact that the host, Arlette herself, was like looking at the guy, looking at the girl and saying, what you're saying is not correlating.
Which happens often.
Because the guy was taller than her. Yeah. Maybe she just wasn't attracted to him.
Right.
And she picked something that just was off.
She didn't know what to say.
She didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
So you would say some women or some men use that as a cop-out.
I believe so. You know, but you know, everybody.
I can't believe it was height, because back in those days, like I think the average height of a man in those days was like 5'7". Historically, like we got taller over time. So, like if we go back now, like for instance, if I go back now, the height I am at 6 foot, and I go to like historical China or historical Japan or something like that, they would look at me like I was a wild, like, you get me? Because their average height back then was like 5'3", 5'4". You get me? Even if I go back into any of the other days, you know, being 6 foot back in those days, we were considered like a breed, like a rare breed. You get what I'm saying? I technically would be a giant in that time. Yeah, they said the peak height, what was it? Oh, you closed it?
I closed it, yeah.
I think she put up a historical thing. It was like the peak height of people in those times was 5'7". You get me?
That was for Japan, though.
And for Japan. But that's historically. And I feel like generations, because we're breeding and everything, generations are getting bigger and bigger. And Bible times they would have to slay you? Nah, probably not. But they would for sure put me on the front lines of somebody's battle. That's for sure. They wouldn't give me a shield. I would be one of them ones. They would just give me a spear and say, "Go to work, bro." Like, what you need a shield for, big homie? I would have lived like 2 battles and been gone, bro.
I don't know what's in everybody's mind, but the host herself and Arlette is definitely, she's unbiased from my understanding of watching the Pop the Balloon or Find Love. She's unbiased, so what the woman was saying with what was in front of her wasn't making sense. So,
I told you, the Lulu was not the celeb.
So then when it comes to, you know, picking your mate, picking your partner, are we in agreement?
Exactly. Imagine if you put Wembenyama, you put Wemby in like the 14 or even the BC times, they're calling him a giant like Goliath. And Goliath was like 9 foot. Wemby's like 7, what? 7? How tall is Wemby?
Talking about
the basketball player. How tall is he?
Oh, I'm about to say.
How tall is he's 7'4"?
He's 7'3.5".
Yeah. So yeah, he's basically like 7'4". You put Wemby back in those days, they're gonna say your parents were sleeping with angels and stuff like that.
That things as shallow as your height or perhaps even the size of the person wouldn't really matter.
Size is optional. Okay, I cross. You don't cross. Size. I think things that people cannot help.
What size are you talking about?
I'm talking about sizes in weight.
Weight size.
Weight.
How about size on there?
No, I don't even. That's something else. Okay, but let's
see.
Yo, who is Buddy?
That's what they always correlate.
Yo, who is Buddy, bro? Like, what? Can you get on the same conversation that everybody else having, bro? Like, they're talking about actual thing here. But what about the meat, though? Like, man, get the freak.
But some people take it that far when it comes to height, too. Some people take it that far. Even Nigel, when you, earlier when he mentioned, like, his feet, some people take it that far.
Yeah.
That's something they can't help. Let's stick to things things that people cannot help. They should not be written off for. Okay, but there are things you can help because we're not blind. If you are purposely a certain size, you've done it on purpose. Now don't come be upset at us and call us the phobic words. No. It's not about phobicness. Okay, it's about the choices you make, and then that will allow us to have preferences. However, like I said, if someone is born short, what do you want me to do? I should go and discriminate them for the height? No, I won't discriminate for your height.
It's funny that you said that. There was an event that was a couple of weeks ago. It was a 6 foot event. But there was 1 or 2 guys that were there that were outside. They were outside. They were clocking girls out there, you know, because they had the confidence to talk to girls that were taller than them.
But they didn't get in.
They didn't get in, but they definitely struck lucky.
That's okay.
They got a few numbers. I witnessed it myself.
And that's okay. But I'm literally saying, you don't write off anyone because they're too tall, because they're too short. You write them off because of other things about them that are not good. But, you know, things that people can't help.
So would you then say that this whole, you know, thing that's sort of happened is solely based off of social media? Are people really living like this in their real day-to-day? Is this what we're seeing where men and women are judging?
Unfortunately, we are getting to a point where social media has overtaken real life. Mm-hmm. Social media has become so enforced and ingrained that people are taking concepts that they've seen on social media and they are putting it into their everyday average Joe life, even though it doesn't fit at all.
Because if you look at how, like, when in the 90s and like the early 2000s and stuff like that, everybody was dating everybody of every size, every height, every race, every range. It didn't matter. But the coke was pure back then too, so we got to factor that. It was the 1st of September. They was tweaking back in the day. We gotta call a spade a spade. They was feeling good. They was feeling good. Soul Train exists for a reason. They was feeling good. Right. I'm sorry, I owed you. No, what you were saying was legit thing. I can't even contest that.
Well,
I can't even contest it. So it's just if that's what they was doing, they was. I can't. That's what they had him doing.
And they was in that dance. They was like, they was back there tweaking, bro.
Yeah.
In one another based
This
off
is
of
your
height.
world.
Is this a reality, or is, is it just something that we see online?
Can I answer that? Well,
Go ahead.
You know, like I came from a generation before social media, right? And tall guys always had the advantage. Taller guys always had the advantage. So I think it's a natural instinct thing. I think it's something that we can't control. It's natural that a woman will be more attracted or will find a guy that's taller than her more attractive. I don't know whether it's because of natural selection or whatever it is, but definitely I think in all races, in all cultures and traditions, the taller guy is definitely something that's more attractive,
Desirable.
but desirable. But
It's always been the case.
But you know, in the age of everybody being around each other, it's something that that's open now to everybody. I think.
So is it fair to say?
So, okay, I agree with him that tall people have always been desired. I agree with him 100%.
Yeah, desirable.
It is a desire, and it's because people fetishize it a little bit, and that's okay. But I think the difference between before the internet era and after the internet era. What's up, Hakeem? We have to talk about the fact that the tall guys were for sure the ones everybody initially wanted. But the thing was, the tall guys weren't in the game that long. You get what I'm saying? Even in high school, if you look at it in high school, all the tall guys were they had girlfriends by like the first week. But the difference between our high school, which was in the 2010s, versus like 2020 dating now, once the tall guys were out the picture, the girls had no problem going for the average height and the short guys. Everybody was getting something. Nowadays, once the tall guys are out the picture, everybody just kind of stops. And it's like, all right, well, I guess it's over, guys. Not acknowledging the fact that there's still 5'10s, 5'9s, 5'8s, 5'7s walking around still. It seems like if people don't get a 6-footer now, they just give up.
Yeah, because a lot of people always want what somebody else has.
Yes.
So if you see a woman that has a man that's 6'3", 6'4", ooh, I want that. I want to look like that. I want to feel like that. I want all this other kind of stuff. A lot of people want what what other people have, and it's not that you can't obtain a man that's that tall, but realistically, if that's your full focus of wanting a taller man because somebody else has it, or you think it's gonna feel good, or whatever the case may be, then you just don't need to be dating all around. And I feel like when it comes to taller men, or in this case, taller men, I do feel like some taller men get the scapegoat of not having to try or put forth any effort when it comes to a relationship. They automatically get draft picked by women because they're tall, and a lot of other things about taller men get ignored. But then for men that are not on the tall scale or considered tall, but they actually are tall by standard, they have to overcompensate with having, that's why they always say like shorter men have the most charisma, they have the most confidence, this blah, 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 because they have to make up for the things that tall men aren't even doing.
Yeah. And it is evident. The proof of what she's saying, you can go look at the last UK Pop the Balloon. Every girl wanted that tall guy, and the tall guy in that video, he was the worst contestant. Charisma was trash. Excuses were trash. Character was trash. But every girl wanted him because he was just tall. They wanted him. And then all the good, all the shorter guys, they were putting in work. There was charisma, talking points. Even in the, it goes beyond just tall. It goes into people who are considered beautiful or good looking as well. Because we just watched that UDY with the supermodel. Homeboy was just buff. He wasn't overly tall. He was just really, really in great shape. He did not have a mouthpiece at all.
Yeah.
His pickup line was, I'm gonna go dip my toes in the hot tub. You wanna come? That was his pickup line.
That was it.
I'm being so serious. And guess what? Shorty was like, Okay. In my mind. That's all he had to say.
Yeah, but the same conversation we're having about like how women view men with being tall and stuff like that, it can go hand in hand with men viewing tall women, because a lot of times men don't want to date the taller girl or the taller woman because they're worried about what somebody else is gonna say, or they're gonna point out, oh dude, you're really short compared to your girl or something like that. Like it turns into like an ego thing sometimes, or
I
like
feel like
a pride thing.
I feel like it's because outside influence. People,
yes, I agree.
People are not dating for themselves. They're dating for other people. Yes, they're dating for the opinions of other people, which goes back to social media.
Yeah,
that 100% goes back to social media, because social media taught us that whatever you get, you need to flex it. You bought a coaster cup, flex it.
Yeah.
Your sister had a baby, flex it.
Yep.
Like everything, social media has pushed flex culture.
I agree.
So if your guy's 5'9", but you look on social media and your best friend's guy is 6'2", you're not gonna post your guy, because now you got to go get a 6'3" guy before you can post.
Yeah, that's why I never really liked the concept of social media, or especially like Instagram and all that kind of stuff. I don't have that stuff because I feel like it opened up a doorway of entitlement and a doorway of constantly seeking validation from people you don't even freaking know, bro. Like, why does someone else's opinion from all the way in Timbuktu matter about what I'm posting, about what I'm doing in my life, to where that if that person in Timbuktu says, oh, this is dumb, this is stupid, blah, 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 I stop doing those things, or I stop enjoying those things. We give too much leeway and too much like access when it comes to social media. Live for yourself. Stop trying to live for the world.
You said, I'm gonna blame science. I don't want a super tall girl. Well, you can't blame science, because biologically, if we say that biologically that is the end all be all, tall women would be at the highest of desirable historically. Yeah. Because you're trying to make the best offspring possible. So if back in the day there was a girl who was 6'2", wide hipped, big built, there would be men that would be paying top dollar to get her, because they know, I'm about to get like 8 warriors out of her. You feel me? I'm not you exclusively. You have your own thing, but I'm saying if we try to say science, the science behind it, the science would say that the taller women would be a higher target. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can have your preference though, for sure.
Then, this whole buzz that we're seeing with women and perhaps, men desiring a certain height. Is this a reality we're seeing on a day-to-day, or has this been fueled because of social media? We're seeing a lot more of this on social media, so then it becomes our reality.
I think it's social media and reality. It's always been the case. Like back in the day, if they draw, superheroes, it's a big, tall guy that will come and save you. They'll come down, whatever. Is it called a chimney? Whatever was that, Santa Claus? Whatever. But in general, these have always...
Wolverine exists. I'm just gonna say that he's like 5'2". But I don't want to take from your point though. You valid. Like,
it's been in everyone's mind. It's been built into us to think that bigger men can protect you as women. Bigger men are there for your security. They're there to save you. But we need to come off that mindset. But it's something that's been there for decades. Mm-hmm. But short kings need love too, man.
So what do you think this is doing to the
Wolverine
short king?
5'2"? I think Wolverine probably shorter than that. I think I just gave him... I think I just gave Wolverine fake stats. Hold on. Wolverine.
I'm married outside the country. That sounds like a personal problem for them, Gambit. Not you. They ain't got nothing to do with you.
In the Marvel comics, Logan is canonically 5'3". Okay, I gave him... I reduced him a little too much. Canonically, he's 5'3". Yeah. But the point is, he ain't a big brother. He's 5'3".
Because often when we watch these episodes,
short kings are very angry.
Yeah, we see, the women dismissing the men because of height.
It's breaking them down into like, I've seen a couple of episodes and it's making them feel a bit like they're losing their confidence.
Yeah, short kings are very...
They're not feeling
good about themselves. And it's just sad.
It is sad, but short kings need... Short man syndrome is a real thing.
It's true.
Like they think
What's
sometimes you will see a short guy, they're always short-tempered. They're always ready to be triggered. They're always ready to be violent. They're always ready to show...
You're going to get all the short kings off.
No, but it's true. But short kings, calm it down, okay? We're here to give advice and say...
Well,
So what would you call it for someone that is tall that has the same temperament?
Tall man syndrome.
That's dumb. They're not doing that because they're short.
Nah, you know what it is? I'll say it's this. I don't like stereotyping like that. I don't believe that tall people all act a certain way, and I don't like short people all act a certain way. Like, I feel like there can be examples of it, but I feel like the problem is when we label everybody.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop doing that.
That's why it's like it's okay to have a little bit of nuance what you're saying. Like, even when we were talking about like how like we felt like tall guys, a lot of the tall guys didn't have to like work. They don't have charisma. We're not speaking for every tall guy. Like, we have to make sure we know that. Now, this short man syndrome thing, I don't believe that's the case because, I mean, I'm around people who are short and they're not hotheads. If anything, some of them are the most calm, collected. Now, for the ones that do have it, it's one of those things we have to look at cause and effect. We have to look at why are these people who we deem short having short man syndrome? What would create a scenario that they're so angry? Well, you can't find love because you're not tall enough. Everybody does it. Everybody already stereotypes you as having anger problems without even knowing you. They always say you're inadequate without even knowing you. You feel what I'm saying?
It's known as the Napoleon complex.
Yeah.
Look how they did Napoleon.
Right.
So
Napoleon,
y'all ruin people.
Y'all built into the propaganda.
Yeah.
Because Napoleon wasn't even short. So it's like you got to look at the root reason of why would they be angry or why would they feel this type of way. If you have people constantly not giving you the grace or giving you the opportunity or even giving you the conversation or the respect of a conversation, I would be angry too. Napoleon was not short, gang. That's propaganda.
It will give you a chance for your...
It's 5'7".
5'6", 5'7". Napoleon was not short, gang. That's propaganda. That was propaganda.
That's average height.
Yeah. they did. We talked about this when we did the little historical thing. They did this to mock Napoleon. They did it to mock him. He wasn't short. They were trying to make him look inadequate as a leader.
Little man syndrome refers to the idea that shorter men are more likely to display overly aggressive or dominant behavior in order to overcompensate for their height. This term is based on a social stereotype and is not a medical diagnosis.
Yeah. But we got to look at the, like I said, we got to look at the context behind why. If you constantly didn't even get to participate and you were told that you can't make it to the dance, even though you're probably the best dancer, that would frustrate you too. Mm-hmm. Just like on Pop the Balloons, Pop the Balloons is a perfect example of it. Look at all the disadvantages that the short guys get, that the tall guys get. And when we really break it down, we'll see women call out men, like a short guy, for saying something like, oh, I don't want to grow with a wig or weave, or I don't want a baby mama.
But let a tall man say it.
A tall guy will say it?
Oh, yes, sir. I'll snatch the lace front off right now.
I agree. But then they'll call a short guy shallow for saying it.
Right.
So it's like people pick and choose when they want to step up to these battles.
Yeah. Height only matters when it's somebody you're not attracted to, in my opinion. In this case,
characteristics, your personality, and so on. But a lot of short guys, I'm sorry not to
Napoleon was a crash out, but he was a smart crash out.
But a lot of short guys are very short-tempered and they're very comics.
Despite what I've said.
But are we accounting to the fact that look at how y'all address shorter guys? Oh, you're just a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a little small. Oh, you're fun-sized. Oh, you're a little package thing, huh?
What's it called? What's the word?
Emasculating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all talk to the shorter men like disrespectfully, and y'all don't even know y'all do it.
No, they know they do it.
Oh, you're just a small thing, little guy.
Mm-hmm. It's very
manly. Yeah, y'all
very condescending too.
It's very condescending. I will be on hots too. Don't disrespect me. You feel me? I pay my bills just like you. I drive my car just like you. Don't call me a baby. Like, who are you talking to? Midget, all that. You feel me?
In GTA.
It doesn't define the person. The height definitely does not define the person. We have seen that the taller men can be, you know, quite nonsense. So I just want to put that out there as well.
Okay.
Short Kings, we do love you.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, just to quickly wrap this up then, you know, I'm going to ask the question again and I'd like to hear your final thoughts. Are height expectations a reality? Let's start off.
No, go ahead.
Let's start over here and then we'll work our way over.
Unfortunately, I don't like to say so, but they are a reality in the time that we live. Some people would literally not give you a chance because of your height. So it's a reality, unfortunately. What can we do? You now see those people that have been getting the surgery in their knees.
Guys, shoot your shot. Your personality might shine through and the person that you're dealing with might be rational. So
know who you are and be confident.
Simple.
And shoot that shot.
It is a reality. So you know what? Yeah, in this day and age, just if you're short, innit?
But if you're short, be confident.
Be confident.
There's no need to be short-tempered and calm down now.
Simple.
Right. So just own it.
Okay.
Okay.
Short Kings, man, you're out there, man.
You see, even listen to how this conversation. Does anybody else get the feeling like it almost sounds like y'all talking down to him? Like, that's just life, little guy. You'll be all right. Get yourself a good personality, little guy. You'll be okay. You just gotta accept it. You know, you could be a great guy though. You know, you got it. You'll find somebody. Like it's condescending, bro.
Yeah, it's pity too.
It's condescending, bro. Stop addressing them as short. Just say guys. You feel what I'm saying? Stop addressing them as short. Just say guys. Just say brothers. Stop putting short kings. You know, we say it as a joke, but I'm not walking up to no dude, oh, short kings, what's up? No. What's up, big dog? I call everybody big dog. What up, big dog? What up, gang? You get me? The condescending starts when you start attaching this negative stigma. Like, I'm gonna put it into a way that we all can understand. I don't want to be addressed as black brother.
Man, that's all you see me as.
If you dap me up and say, what's good, gang? I'm not gonna think nothing of it. What's good, family? Not gonna think nothing of it. What up, big dog? I'm not gonna think nothing of it. If you're black, you say, what up, my end? I'm not gonna think nothing of it. But when you go, what up, my black brother? Who the freak? Like, what, gang? Are you cool? So put that in the same thing as, what up, short king? What up, short man? Like, you get me?
Go get a tall girl,
Wait, how
man.
tall are you yourself?
I'm 6 foot. Wait, how tall are you?
No, nothing. Let's not get to the episode.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to our second clip.
And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just because you're not my type. I'm gonna just be honest, but also, you know, I love women. I don't think anything a girl wears to like show her confidence should be threatening in a sense. Like I should be able to wear what I want to wear in front of your mom too. And I just feel like when I realized that you popped for her cleavage, like honestly, I like to look good. So I'm gonna have cleavage, legs, tats. Like if it's not your thing, then we're not gonna work.
I feel like there's a time and place for everything that you wear. And I just wouldn't feel comfortable with bringing you to my mother looking like that with that right there. So, yeah, I'm glad we did match, though.
Everything that crap is so cute.
He's sweating. He's looking at her. He's looking at the. Oh.
In that segment, he put belt to her back.
And a lot of women will stand on it, full of pride, chest poking out, and not care because they're so into themselves and their vanity. They think that crap is cute, and they think you can only keep that type of mindset for so long, because when you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, that's not gonna look cute. It never does look cute. I don't know why they're so like, you know, preppy and so I don't know, but it's not cute. It's not cute at all, at all.
Man.
Well, listen, there was a lot to take in from.
I'm gonna say this. I am going to instill in my children, and me and Alex's children are gonna always have this concept. We are carrying ourselves in a certain way because my children should not say people love my mom because they lust after her. They should say people love my mom because they respect her.
Period.
My kids are gonna learn the value in respect and honor. Those moral compass, that moral compass is gonna be, if you carry yourself with respect and honor, nothing else matters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're a garbage man. If you're a garbage man that has respect and honor, you are one of the greatest people ever. It don't matter how gritty your job is. I've even seen people who have unfortunately had to do stripper work still be the most honorable and respectful people, and it goes a long way. And I'm glad that they don't have to do that work no more. But it's when they got that respect and that honor back, they were able to be happier. And my thing is, I will dap up a person who does a job I don't agree with that has respect and honor, versus I start acknowledging people who are doing jobs I agree with, but they're disrespectful and they have no honor.
Yeah, and it kind of goes back to social media and a lot of the things that the media pushes out and advocates and tries to advertise towards men and women. Look at it, I think we talked about last time, like even with the Cardi B thing. Look at how Cardi B carries herself when she's out in the world, but look at how she's not willing to
show
allow
her kids that.
Exactly. So it's okay for her to walk out like this, knowing that it's wrong, it's provocative, it's indecent. She don't care if it's somebody else's kid that sees it. She doesn't care how it's going to affect you and your self-esteem, because it's fashionable, it's trendy, and if you know what's good for you, you're going to follow what she's doing just to feel good about yourself.
But then
at the
she
end of the
won't
day.
show her own kids that.
But she won't show her own kids that. So it's like, y'all are rooting behind and advocating behind the people that are constantly feeding this to you, and you walking around like, oh, this is cute, this is mean, this is sassy, this is what I rock and represent, all while they looking at y'all like y'all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sheeple.
This clip just here, the question is, should you be free to wear whatever you want in front of your parents or your significant other's parents?
No.
No.
Take it
I
away.
agree with the gentleman. I do feel like there's a time and a place, and I feel like it's somewhat disrespectful to, was it meeting the in-laws for the first time?
Yeah, it could be that, yeah.
It is somewhat disrespectful to show up a certain way. Me personally, I'm not going to go to my in-laws' house with any cleavage.
She was kind of sexy still.
Yo,
you're the problem.
What is
but you're
this
the problem,
dude, bruh?
But that's part of the problem. That's not the conversation. It doesn't matter whether you find her sexy or appealing or attractive or not. Is it appropriate to have your woman come meet your mother and your father in this position that she was in? Just because you like it doesn't mean it's okay for everybody else to have to want it and see it and like it.
Here's how we gauge common sense. All the men of the flock, all the brothers in the flock right now, right? This is a question exclusively for y'all, men of the flock. It's your girl's first time meeting your family. Do you think it's appropriate for your girlfriend to walk up with a spaghetti strap, low cleavage cut shirt and booty shorts to meet your father? Do you think it's appropriate? So her breast out and her butt out to meet your father? Absolutely not. No, sir. No. Okay, now watch this. Ladies of the flock now. Ladies of the flock. It's time for your mother to meet your potential man, your potential husband. Do you think it's appropriate for your potential husband to walk up to your mother shirtless, wearing gray sweatpants with no underwear? Do you think that's appropriate to meet your mother? Not at all. Nah. No. Heck no. Nah.
You could even dress it up a little bit more. Because to say, even if they walking around with a shirt buttoned halfway down, chesticles hanging out, everything, pants sagging and all, that, no.
Right? So now here's the beautiful thing about the question I asked. The answer should be the same regardless of if it's mother or father.
Yep.
The answer should be the same regardless of if they're meeting your mother or father. I would be disrespected if Alex walked up to my mom, cleavage out, booty hanging out. I would be highly offended. Why would you even show my mother that? I would be deeply offended if you showed my father that. How dare you? Vice versa. I would never come to Alex's mother showing off my print and all that other stuff. And I wouldn't show it to her father either. If your answer changes because of the parent, you're the problem.
But I like it though.
You're the problem.
But I like it though.
But you're the problem.
But I like it. I don't mind her wearing that. I don't mind her looking like that when she's with me. I like it.
You have no respect for yourself. That's facts. It's not debate. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect yourself. That's it.
That little look on her.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't know how my dad would feel.
Yeah.
Or my mum would feel. If, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to give my dad high blood pressure.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
I'm in two
Because
minds.
At the end of the day, it's like she's a woman, innit? And she needs to respect herself.
Right.
Yeah. For example, my dad's a minister, and I don't think he would want a woman like that to just show, oh, head, I hate that. This is my future wife, and she's not wearing the right garments. You know, she has to be covered in certain parts of her body.
Would that not then be a reflection of you? Because you've picked her and you.
Yes, yes, that is a reflection. People got to understand this. And this is the thing. This is why a lot of people don't understand why relationships don't go. Your partner is a reflection of you.
Yep.
You guys have never seen Alex come on here inappropriately. Even when we went to Love Mountain, Alex looked classy. She looked beautiful. But she looked like a wife. She looked like somebody who is going to have a legacy of people follow after her. She looks like what a matriarch of a family is going to be. You get what I'm saying? Alex is me, female form. When we have kids, if I'm not there, Alex is top dog. When I'm there, I can be top dog, but Alex don't lose status either. You get me? My kids will respect their mother. That's why people fall flat. They don't care about their reflection because you're so happy that they're sexy. You completely forgot about they're a reflection of you part.
And the problem is the problem that I have with the sexy thing is you can like something that's sexy or you could be attracted to those things. Cool, whatever, to some extent. Don't let it lead into lust, especially if that's not your spouse, that's not your person, that's not your husband or wife. But the problem is people show the sexy first, then have the nerve to hold restraint with the modesty and everything else last. Like, there's never been a time where in this day and age that I've seen where most women would rather carry themselves modestly in terms of social media. They would rather carry themselves modestly and really get a chance to get to know the person that they're dating and that they're finding attraction to, and saving that for marriage or saving those sexy moments for private, intimate moments. Y'all are coming out sexy first,
then a person after. And wondering why you're just getting one night stands.
The fact that was his first comment or response in regards to the topic was, well, she was looking kind of sexy though.
That's the problem.
That's what you lead with. So when you lead with that, you get the results that you're seeking after. You want attention, you're going to get it. You want clout, you're going to get it. You want someone to disrespect you because you don't respect yourself, you're going to get it. So don't be surprised when you got it.
Yep.
It's
Pink
okay
Mamba,
to save yourself.
You can't convince me you respect your partner and let them dress certain ways. They don't fully respect themselves, neither do you. Facts.
She was worthy enough to bring her over to like your parents.
Yeah,
So
but
would
that's
that
my
not be a
problem,
reflection
innit?
of you?
Like, I like sexy, innit?
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Like, if you like sexy,
listen.
if you like sexy, then you're gonna attract. I attract sexy.
I'm in two minds.
Okay.
I'm in two minds about that clip because I agree with him. There's time and a place.
Yeah.
But I also feel that to me, she looks good.
She looks good.
Now, she looks good to me if she's going to a club. Okay, time and place. She doesn't look good to me if she's going to meet his parents. She doesn't look good to me if she's going to church. But for example, if she's going to the beach, whatever, she'll show off more skin because she's trying to get some sun. So I agree when it comes to dress sense, time and place. There's a way you dress to church. There's a way you dress to meet parents. There's a way you dress to clubs. There's a way you dress for your birthday. There's a way you dress to different places you go. So for me, it's time and place. And certain outfits, I agree, are disrespectful. And certain outfits, it's not that they're disrespectful. People are just a bit insecure about their own bodies,
So
and
the
they
men?
see you.
We're talking about the men are insecure?
It could be both ways.
Pause it. Because you said all this, but there's a time and a place when you're meeting someone for the first time also.
Yes.
So if this is how you're going to present yourself for the first time meeting someone in scantily clad clothing, that's the timing you was on.
Yep.
That's the timing you was on. And I get tired of people or women saying like, oh, men are intimidated or insecure about a woman that knows herself, that's intuitive, that's into herself, that's into her body, that's into her looks, da-da-da-da. No one's insecure about your vanity. That's going to be your ultimate downfall. Nobody's insecure about that. A lot of times when you see women like that on the panel, that's like, I don't see a problem with this, that, and the third, because they're not looking outside looking in. They don't care. They don't mind looking that way, dressing that way, because a lot of times a women be trying to reject and deny and say, well, I don't dress this way for men. I dress this way for me. We know you dress that way we know who you dressing for. Because if you was dressing for yourself, then why are you on a dating show? Just date yourself. If you're that aroused and turned on by yourself and you think you look that good and you have that much confidence in yourself, just date yourself. It makes no sense.
Here's how I put it when it comes to the over-sexualized clothing, right? Think about it this way. If you always knew how the movie ended for every movie that comes out, you knew the ending to the T, would you still enjoy going to the movies? So if a movie came out right now, we saw the trailer, right when you saw the trailer, you saw the last 30 minutes of the movie. You, in your mind, you immediately knew the last 30 minutes. Would you still enjoy going to the movies? No, you wouldn't, because guess what? The exciting buildup and all that, the payoff, it's over. There's no payoff.
Yeah. The plot and the climax and everything else would just piss me off to even see it, just knowing the fact that the movie ended like this.
Right. Now put that into your partner. Would you be excited to know the body of somebody that everybody gets to see? No. That removes the whole enjoyment out of it. Would you be excited to marry somebody that everybody already knows what they look like, what they sound like, what they do when they're intimate? They know all of the secrets. Would you be happy? Would you want that? That you can walk into when you walk into a restaurant, your waiter goes, "Ooh, I saw your little video you did last night. You look good in that bed like that." Would you be happy with that? No, because the thing that is sacred, that is your thing, when you marry this person, which is sacred, when you marry, it's for you. It's yours. No sane person would be happy knowing that something that is sacred to them, something that is supposed to be for them, for their joy, is being utilized by everybody with none of the effort. No right person would be like, that's good.
Because I think she looks good, right? But there are a lot of women, she looks good, her body's good, she looks nice. I appreciate everything she's showing. But there's some women out there that will be like, she looks horrible. And they don't really think that. They're just a bit jealous of the way she looks.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of people on. What's the
projection?
Projectors. They are projectors of women that look good in certain clothes. It's not that they feel it's disrespectful. They're
upset.
Projecting.
They're upset. Let's hear from Mo. Mo, what is your take on this?
I think definitely there's a time and place, like everybody has said. Let's remember, she is on a dating show. If he went on a date with her dressed like that, right? The question is, can he handle other men finding his woman attractive? Do you get what I'm saying? And can she mentally handle that she's with somebody and knowing that this is the man that she's with. Regardless of other men finding her attractive, this is the man she's with. It was all about maturity and understanding who you are.
So how about if...
I think we get on men's modesty. The problem is we don't have too many examples of men going out like extremely immodest, even though there is cases. But when we do, it's like I'm just talking. I know I'm answering your thing. I think men modesty can be talked about. There is a lot of clothing nowadays that is immodest for men, but it's just it's not being broadcasted as much. Like I feel like for a dude, like you shouldn't be walking around with a pants that have your booty cheek outline glute. Like I think that's kind of weird. Like when men are wearing the clothing, when they're wearing like yoga pants and stuff like that, that'd be kind of weird to me because it's like, why are you advertising that, brother? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Or dudes that walk around shirtless. It's like, okay, cool, you got gains, but we in public, bro. We at Chili's, bro. Like what that got to do? You getting your nip nops is touching my salad, bro. Like I need you to move. Like you feel me?
Touching my salad is crazy.
You feel me? I'm trying to get my order, big bro, and you poking me, bro. Like move, gang. Like, but I feel like if more dudes came unprofessional on the show, we would have this conversation a lot more. I think when we had the guy who was a P-star,
yeah,
and he came out with the tank top,
yeah,
the first thing we said was his outfit was inappropriate. He should have came covered up. But he was trying to show off his gains, and lo and behold, he was an adult. He was an adult actor.
Yeah,
that was what he was there to do. So,
one was to say you have to accept people for how they are. You know, don't control them. Yeah, no, don't bring this monitoring spirit. Where do you stand with that?
No, but it's to a certain degree.
Yeah.
For example, you start talking to her, you start dating her, right? And you notice that this girl actually loves to wear bikinis or whatever it is everywhere. That's not, if you don't like that, that's not the girl for you.
She's the wrong person. Okay. He needs to peep that early.
Yeah, no,
you
he
know,
needs to peep that,
before taking her to his mum.
Exactly. But the first date, like on the show, great. First date, second date, if you can't understand the person that she is, then it's up to you.
It's not the one for you.
And the time and place when it comes to that outfit. I think they're both correct. Time and place is really important. For the place that she's in, I think she's just fine. However, like I said also...
No. You lost me. That was not the time or place to show your cleavage and thighs.
That's what I'm saying.
You're meeting strangers for the first time. You're meeting strangers for the first time.
It's like it feels like nowadays, if you look at it that way, Pop the Balloon feels like an auction. It feels like, let's get a lineup of women. Let's see what assets they want to show, promote, endorse, sponsor, whatever the case may be. And let's let the buyer pick which one he wants based off of who's showing the most, who's showing the least, and all that. Because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
Shoot, that my body, my choice thing don't matter when you're going on a show to be chosen.
Yeah.
You're going on a show to be chosen. So it don't really matter.
My body, my choice, that's part of the problem why we have this.
Yeah.
This is exactly part of the problem.
It will, like you've also said, the way she's dressed, because men are very, very animalistic. It will attract a lot of attention because men love skin.
See?
I feel like everybody just needs to understand who they are, where they are, and what they're doing, who they're doing it with.
Right.
Because let me tell you something. If she actually liked a guy, she will, her brain will just
automatically change.
No.
It's so
click
true.
to fit to the guy that she likes.
Yeah.
Perhaps that response was because she didn't find the man attractive or it wasn't her type.
Immediately, she never wasn't attracted to him.
You know,
okay.
You could see
trying
there
to
was no
turn him off
connection.
even
Okay.
more.
When girls are attracted to a guy, like a guy would know, the girl knows, and just like a guy would bend, a woman will bend.
I disagree. I completely disagree.
What do you disagree on? If a woman likes a man, she will bend the rules? Is that what you're saying?
I disagree completely. If you like a man, you'll bend the rules. So, like the way she's dressed there,
She
the
gonna stay
man will
dressed
have
like
to
that.
like her the way she is,
Yes.
how he found her. There's no way he's going to find her attractive if he doesn't like that type of outfit. So if he's found her and he likes her the way she is. But what happens is these men become insecure after. He's now scared because people will be looking at her. So now he wants to change.
I like how when we talk about conversations of modesty and appropriateness,
Men are the ones that are the ones.
Yeah,
chasing and hounding.
it always goes back to it's because men are insecure.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we always get back to that?
Yep.
And I don't like this narrative because why has nobody said this yet? I guess I'll be one of the first people to say this on the internet. Women are equally or even more freakier towards other women than men are.
Yes. Extremely.
But I guess nobody want to say that.
Extremely.
As a person who works on the internet, I have seen women sexualize women more than the men.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. But they do it in a way like, oh, that's my sis, that's my girl, da da da. No, y'all be on some weird stuff.
And I feel like nobody ever wants to say it.
Yep.
Nobody ever wants to admit it. Bro, I have seen women sexually objectify other women in such a mass amount, and then all of them just giggle about it like, you're so funny.
Yep. And they bat an eye at it because, oh, it's just another girl doing it. To me, it doesn't matter. No, it does. You're still being sexualized, bro. What the freak is wrong with you? Are you good?
Her, like you said,
You know what?
monitor
Do you know,
her
I
and
think-
change her and control her. But when he met her and he approached her and got her number, she was just like that. Now a few days later, oh, I want you to change clothes. No, he's insecure. That's all it is.
So you say the problem lies with the men.
Yes, it is, because he picks her that way. Selected her that way.
They're biting off a bit more than they can chew.
Because you approached her in those clothes.
No,
That's it.
I cannot.
Let's hear
I
from
cannot-
Mo. And she is not for him. Let's hear from Mo, and then we'll come back. We'll come back to you, Romeo.
I cannot agree with that one little bit because you know what? In this life, are you the same person you was 5 or 10 years ago?
Yes, I am.
I beg to
No,
differ.
you're not.
No, you're
All
not.
right.
No, you're not. We gotta be honest.
There's nobody. The only person who can say was the same as they were before, and as they will be is God.
Exactly.
Humans have the ability. We change daily. If anybody says humans do not change daily, they're lying. Humans, the way our brain works, you will never stop learning new information until the day you die. And even near death, you are going to have a new experience. And because we constantly have new experiences, we change daily.
Yeah.
If
you are the same person that you were 5-10 years ago, that means you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
You're not progressing.
You're not what's it called?
You're not evolving. You're not
Yes,
adapting. You're not
yes,
progressing.
Yes. You're stagnant.
You're stagnant. Human beings change. They adapt. We learn. If you are not learning and you are not evolving and you're staying the same, that means you have the same mindset of a 20-year-old and now you're 30. And if you think that's fine, that is a problem. That is a massive problem.
I don't know. I know you from the show.
Let's go down to my Instagram. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Relax.
5-10 years ago.
Relax. Wait, it's not that long ago.
Exactly.
Relax. You're married, Abby? Okay, cool.
Oh.
Your man found something inside you that he liked.
Yes, absolutely.
Abby? Okay. The person you was, I don't care what you tell me. Even the person you was 10 minutes ago is not the same person you are now. Okay? I'm just saying, you know.
I disagree.
Your cells die and they regenerate. So you're a different person.
Okay. Scientifically speaking, go on.
No, you're a different person. You've gone through experiences. And when you live with somebody and you understand what they like, what they don't like, that person as well understands what you like and what you don't like. You become one.
I disagree.
How can you not?
How are you married and you disagree? That's literally what marriage is for. He just described what marriage is.
Some people's marriage is not set up or wired or geared that way.
Then it's not a marriage.
Yes.
You're cosplaying.
Yeah, some people are very main character in marriages, and the marriage revolves around them and only them.
If you're married and you are not adapting to benefit your partner, and your partner is not adapting to benefit you, that you guys become one-minded individual, not saying that you gotta like football because he gotta like football. No. In the same mindset that you guys have the same end goal, the same objective, and you guys have the same love towards each other. If you don't have that, you're not married. You're just shacking. You're shacking with jewelry on.
Yep.
Where's her husband at? My gosh. Is he in the back agreeing to this? You're not married then. And you better not say you got married under Christ. You better not say you're a Christian, you're married under Christ and you said this, because now you just said you don't agree with your own Bible. So please don't tell me that.
What they like, what they don't like. That person as well understands what you like and what you don't like. You become one.
I disagree.
How can you not agree? And
Don't date for potential. What you see?
Women date for potential. When women in college, when they say a footballer, they're like, oh, whatever, basketballer. They're like, oh, this guy's going to make it to the NFL.
Don't date for potential. What you see is what you get. If you meet a woman that is dressed sexy, take her for that and you like her for that.
Romeo, chime in a little bit on this.
Listen.
If I meet a woman that's dressed sexy, I should take her just for her being sexy. Is that not objectifying her? Is that not objectifying? Because now I'm not looking for her as her. I'm identifying her as just sexy. Am I not? Is that not me making her an object of my sexual interest? Is that not objectifying? Yo, bro. I'm glad BM made this video, bro. I'm finna shoot.
He's just making everything that people always try to argue in the comments and the common issues that we see when it comes to dating and pop the balloon. He's broadcasting out that this is how crazy a lot of people sound. And then y'all get to see it real time. So hope you enjoying the show.
She started the show very well, then she flipped the script.
Yeah. Yep.
So, like obviously, the way she was looking
nice.
She was looking nice, yeah? But
if a person shows up in a certain way and I just met them, I'm going to go off first impression, in my opinion. Right. That works until you actually have a conversation with them. Your first impression is an impression that has no information. Your first impression should not be the end all, because you're going to get information on them. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. First impressions works as you guys are walking towards each other and you're observing what they look like. That's cool. I'm not going to judge you if you go, oh, she's scantily clad, that's a sexy lady, blah, 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 off your first impression. But then when you speak to her, that should give you the full-on assessment. That's to be the difference, the actual conversation. Because if you have a conversation with her and then you end up finding out she's actually a classy lady, she's only wearing this because she's going to the beach or something like that, and blah, 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 time setting, blah, blah, blah. Your conclusion should not be, oh yeah, she dressed like this every day. No, because by context clues, she told you why she was wearing this, and that she's wearing this because she's going to the beach. She's not wearing this because this is her everyday. You have more information now. Your first impression should not still be there. You should now be making an actual character assessment off of the information you have.
Yes.
The inner person reflects the outside. So everybody who goes to the beach and wears a bikini is a slut. By that logic. If you're a guy and you went to the beach and you went shirtless with trunks on, you're a whore. By that logic. You see how that falls apart? I agree with you to a degree, for sure, but you can't base your entire
assessment off of
outside appearance.
Yeah.
Woman like that to my dad's house.
But for example, if you met her in this scenario and then you went on a date, blah, 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 and you realize you both
You have to
liked
have
each
nuance.
other.
That's basically what I'm saying.
And you said to her, I want to go to my dad. And you picked her up and she used her head, common sense, and she looked presentable. What's the problem? Because she will use her head. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's not about...
In a nutshell, we're saying we cannot make that decision about a person there.
Yeah, you can't.
Time and place.
Yeah.
And after how many months would you?
You can't put a time on it because do you know what? Some people get married after 10 years.
Okay.
I think that's personally.
When would you introduce a girl like that to your?
I introduced my wife to my family, I think 6 months to a year after meeting her. But we understood each other. I went to see her family 3 months into meeting her. Do you understand? I asked to see her family. So, you know, it's intentional. It's intentional. It's what it is. And when I went to see her family, it's not like I was like ripped jeans and looking like a...
You presented yourself.
I presented myself in the best way I knew how.
You probably dressed similar to how you first met her.
Right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, so to wrap up this section here, just very quickly, if you can just give me your thoughts. Okay, I'm going to ask the question again, and just round up your thoughts on this. Should you be free to wear what you want in front of your parents? Let's start this way, and then we can work our way around.
No.
Okay.
I definitely would say I'm Nigerian. Like I'm British, but I'm Nigerian. There's no way I can just wear what I want, or anybody else can wear what they want around my parents. No way.
Yeah, listen, no pom-pom shorts at my dad's house. Straight up. No.
This one wants to do. This one was they big, bro.
I'm going back to time and place. If me and your parents are meeting at the club, then I would dress like that. If we're meeting at the beach,
oh my gosh. Modern.
So thank you for being the voice for the majority of the modern women today. Yes.
Lady.
Yes.
Lady.
And she moved the goalpost.
Lady. First, here's my problem. You're married. Meaning that your man's father is now your father. So now I ask you this. Do you think it's appropriate to wear a thong in front of your own father without any type of waist covering, cheeks out in front of your own father just because you're at the beach?
Well, if I'm in the comfort of my own home and he just so happens to stop by, I'm not going to change what I'm putting on because your father's stopping by. Time and place. This is my place, and at this time I chose to wear a thong.
This is idiot logic. I don't care if I'm walking around in my boxers. If I know I got family around, I'm putting some shorts on. It's not because I'm not comfortable in my own home. My people don't need to see what is exclusively for my wife. Especially not family. They should have brought her husband on here. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta see how his response, because like this. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if Alex was talking like this, I'm walking in the studio, I'm like, get up, go home. You embarrassing me right now. And that's, you know darn well you don't ever talk like that.
I'm curious to see the comments. I'm not gonna lie.
Be in the bikini. If we're meeting at your house, I would dress appropriate for the house. To me, time and place.
All right, fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next clip.
Oh my gosh. KiteZz cheeks be for the wife and or.
That's crazy.
It's hers. She married it.
That's crazy.
She better not put nothing near it, but that's hers.
Crazy. Not too much.
You feel me? She married it.
Yo.
Keep it 100.
Can we have your name?
Scratch Rammer.
Scratch Rammer?
Yeah. Hey, my dear breaker.
Bro! Abby, I just said not too much. And there you go. Being too much. Go take your little freaky tail a lap. I'm so sick of you. Go take 2. Dang it.
Yo, no way.
Ambi, I don't see you running, Ambi. I don't see you running.
What?
Ambi,
What?
I don't see you running. I don't see you running fast enough. Ambi, you better be on that lap. I'm not even playing with you. I'm not even playing with you. No, you want to walk? You want to walk? Ambi, I'll time you out. You better run. Run. Hurry up. Yeah. No, Gambit, don't run for him. Ambi, run.
I'm a man. I'm not throwing.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got timed out for like 10 or 1 second. For bad tail.
I'm a man. I'm not throwing nothing back. What the freak are we talking about?
Bad tail. I'm so sick
To
of
be honest
Ambi.
now, African women, we've lost the culture.
African
we
women.
don't respect men no more. No, Popo. We don't respect no more. Yeah, men are they supposed to hold you down. You understand? Yeah? When you think you do it yourself, that's when you're getting lost. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I drink 2 beer free to come home, yeah? I still do my job as a man. You understand?
Okay.
But now, you lot are sitting here, I think you'll be single mama for 10 years, 100 years. That's where you're lost.
Oh.
There'll be so many single mama.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
No, I'm just trying because I ain't no balloon no more. I ain't gonna love.
So you're gonna tell the truth?
I'm telling the truth now. I ain't gonna balloon. I ain't gonna love. So I'll tell them why they're going wrong.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, how about
They think that
Scratch,
they
hang on.
can create man.
Okay.
Is it AI? Is it AI?
Oh my goodness.
He himself has to be AI.
It's AI. Okay, guys. So question here is, do men deserve respect at all costs?
No.
Can I just start?
What?
Because
Start
as
it
you
off
guys
with
can
no
see,
respect. What?
I was a part of that telling off that was going on right there.
Okay, here's facts. Respect is not earned or deserved. Respect is earned. It's not deserved or given.
Mm-hmm.
You earn respect.
Mm-hmm. Just like you could lose it.
Yeah, you can lose respect.
Mm-hmm.
Respect is earned. It's not given or allotted or promised.
Mm-hmm.
You earn respect.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't matter if you're married or not.
And it's not guaranteed.
If you defile the sanctity of your marriage and your wife loses respecting you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a husband, she's not wrong. You did that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Respect does not equate blind loyalty.
Right.
I was number 2 in the lineup. So I got told off fully. We all did. And I just want to put it out there that I said attire. Okay? I said attire.
You didn't like his attire?
There was a whole confusion
No,
about...
the answer is no.
What was
I
wrong with
did
it?
not like his
What
attire.
was wrong with it?
I said I like the khaki, the color,
You look like a president, man.
but the dress sense, the attire was not something that I'm attracted to in any way, shape, or form. No.
Okay. I mean, so then going back to the question.
Back to the
Do
question.
men deserve respect at all costs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it needs to make sense.
Yes,
So if we had a man that was coming in like Scratch, how can I respect that?
Exactly.
You're supposed to be the head.
And look at
And I'm
them.
supposed to look up to that. Are we being serious? Let's be real.
For
Let's
real,
be
for
frank.
real. Let's be for real. For real. No.
The answer is no.
Okay.
The answer is
all right.
no. Like she said, respect, it's really simple, easy. Respect has to be earned. That's simple.
Facts.
There's nothing else. No A, B, C, D, vote now.
It
No.
goes for
Respect
women
has
too,
to be
though.
earned.
Women don't
Okay,
deserve
how about
respect
yourself, Romeo?
at
Because you're
all
looking
costs
at Gladys in disbelief.
He's in shock right
What are
now.
your thoughts on
Talking
this?
foolishness.
So you should respect people just because. No!
Please
you can't
elaborate,
dress like
Romeo,
that. Look at the
because-
clothes you're wearing.
listen,
Come on, I
that
will
is-
dismiss you.
Yeah, but he
Come on.
was dressed.
Just
That's the way how he dresses.
Oh, okay, is it?
Yeah, so-
Okay, so he should come meet my parents like that. Just like we said that you wouldn't take
Yeah,
a certain
but-
woman to go meet
Yeah.
your mum and dad. My mum and dad would think that's a joke, man.
Why?
Yeah, because he's dressed like a joke, man.
He was
The
dressed.
same way you said a certain woman can't meet your father
Aye.
because of the way she's
Oh.
dressed. He's too dressed as a joke, man. So how
Some-
can
a
that
man
one be
like
presented
that
and be respected? Come on, man.
So I
Is
want
supposed
to
to
hear
get
though then,
respect.
the men,
How?
right? Why do men deserve respect at all costs? Because you're saying they do. I don't know where you stand with this, so maybe we can come back to you. But Romeo, why do you think that men deserve respect at all costs?
Because we're at the head of the table.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
No.
No. No. See, you can't use that as an excuse to say that you deserve respect at all costs, because some of y'all that be saying I'm the head of the table, you be out of order when it comes to the table. You be out of order. No. So with that logic, if a man is in GTA abusing a woman, but he's the head, but he deserves respect at all costs because he's the head, you gotta respect a man abusing a woman because he's the head? That makes no sense.
You're not just born the head of the table.
No.
First off, you have to earn the table. And you earn the table by what you do in life.
Mm-hmm.
You build the table by what you do in life. A lot of times, that table you built is inherited by your parents who built it for you and allowed you to build up on it. But you don't just get the table.
Yeah.
You earn. That's how you get your respect. Is you earn it. You earn your table.
Not a lot of the table because you were born a man. That makes no sense.
The quote is, heavy is the crown that weighs on the head of the king. Everybody can't be the king.
At all.
You're not just born and you're automatically the king. You earn it. When you're born, your father is the king. As his father was the king, you inherit it. You have to still earn your right to be called king.
Yeah.
So to tell any woman, I'm the head of the table, you're going to respect me, and she don't know you, and you have done nothing to show her you're a leader worth respecting, nobody owes you that respect.
At all.
People click on my YouTube channel. It says The KiteZz. It says KiteZz. People don't got to respect nothing I say. I can remove them, cool. But even if I block you and I don't see what you say, you don't got to respect nothing I say. But because people watch and they see what we got to say, they see what me and my wife put out, they respect us then. But I don't expect any random person to click my video and respect me out the gate. That's nonsense.
Yeah, obviously, if we're gonna bring in,
agree with that. You're looking at Mo. I feel like do you want him to agree, or
Is that respectable? Romeo, is that respectable? Let's be real. Is that respectable?
He's got money.
No.
Money is respect.
That's what it's about,
Say
really.
nothing serious.
All right, we'll come back to you, Mo. You look like you're about to explode. Give me your thoughts on this clip.
I don't like the way Scratch came out, personally, my opinion.
He was rude,
Yeah,
sorry.
he was rude. He was rude, absolutely rude. I think, obviously, what made him rude is...
You guys put the balloons.
Exactly, all the balloons
he's
got
upset.
popped, but you have to remember, this is Pop the Balloon in London.
Yeah,
Okay?
of course.
And it sounds like he's lived in London for a while, right? He understands what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, having all the balloons popped, you know, he should have just taken it. He then defended himself by almost disrespecting the women.
He did
Do you hear what I'm
disrespect
saying? I don't know
the
what he was expecting.
Well, no,
He obviously said, all the balloons have been popped, I haven't got no love, so I'm just gonna just let loose. Do you know what I mean? I like that. It's not wisdom.
Guys,
It's not,
just asking, what's your viewpoint on being respectful to all people, not giving someone that respect? So there's a thing of this. There is a baseline. I would like to find a different word for it because I don't even want to say it's respect. I would say there's a baseline acknowledgement for the fact that you're alive and you're a human being as a species and as a creation of God. There is a basis level of acknowledgement I will give you naturally.
Right.
You don't have to earn that.
Yeah.
God creating you, you get that for free. But that's not even something that I have to, in my mind, create for you. You get it for the free ski. That's the basis of it, right? It's like you're not level 0, but I at least have to give you the word level. You get me? I don't have to put you at level 1 or 2, but I at least have to give you the word level.
Yeah.
Right? That's a given. Now, what you do from level depends on whether I put you at 1, 2, 3, or -1, -2, -3. You get me? That's just basis human, well, even species, because even I give that same grace to animals. If I see a raccoon, I'm not immediately like, you're nothing and I'll do whatever. I give it the grace of this is a living creature. That's the respect I'll give it. I'm not gonna get in your way. Don't get in mine. We won't interact. You do your thing. Now, if the raccoon comes up on some chill timing and it's not no hostile intent, then it's like, okay, cool. But if the raccoon come up with this, like, I'm finna bite you type energy, then you're not just a creature now. You're a dangerous creature. And now I'm going to respond in that way.
And in my opinion, me not interacting with you is being respectful.
Yeah, because
in my opinion, because if I were to interact with you, knowing what you are, who you are, and the fact that I acknowledge what you are, I understand what you are, and I still chose to interact with you knowing what you are, child, it ain't gonna do no good for neither one of us.
I don't believe it's very mature.
No.
And, you know, I don't know. It's just, but going back to the question, should men get respect? I think that's a question that that's supposed to draw me out.
That's not what the question was.
In a sense. I think so. Because I'm just like, you can't, like you said, respect is earned, but also respect is also given.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If a person carries himself in a respectful way,
they are earned.
immediately
you're gonna
that
be
you
respected.
should give that person the respect.
Yes.
They've earned it.
They've earned it. Yes, they've
It makes
earned
sense.
it. So,
yes,
you know,
respect is, I feel like respect is not a cut and dry type of topic. You get me? I feel like respect, there's a lot of things that attach to respect to define it.
Yeah, you're not gonna give the same level of respect that you meet someone, a stranger, versus someone in your family. Those are two levels of respect.
Right.
like, I don't know.
So then if you have a man who is a provider, as we keep saying, a man that is a provider, he is a leader, you know, he's taking care of the family home. However, like he said here, he comes home after maybe 2 or 3 beers and he's acting a certain type of way. Does a man like that still deserve respect?
No.
Let me say something, yeah?
No.
When I drink, a brandy, right, and I'm only going to speak from my experience. When I drink a brandy or anything that's not water, right, even a Ribena, my wife, my son can smell it on me. Do you understand? And you know what? You have to be conscious of that. And if you're not conscious of that and you think you can just do what you want, you're not a reasonable individual.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Smoking, whatever it is, you're not a reasonable individual. Because let me tell you something, a lot of guys that smoke or drink don't want a woman that smokes or drink. Don't make no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
At all.
Okay, anyone else to add to that?
No, I agree that if you've come in like that, you've not taken personal responsibility. That respect, again, is not earned. You're not respectable. You've come in, you're acting belligerent, moving however you want to move. Don't be expecting any respect. I'm not saying that I will be someone that...
I agree. And it's to the aspect of this. If you want to drink, you want to have a good time, you want to do your thing, even though I don't approve of drinking, I also understand, I don't know your life. That's probably what you want to do. That's fine. But here's where you can either gain respect or lose respect. If you know yourself and how you handle your liquor, and you know, oh, when I drink a lot, I get very dangerous. And so you take the initiative of going, hey, honey, I'm going out to drink. I'm gonna go get myself a room, or I'm gonna stay in the car or whatever. And you take the time to not bring that hostile environment to your house, you get your respect there. Because it's like, okay, you know your limits of this, you know what your capabilities are, and you took the initiative to make sure, hey, I'm gonna have a good time, but I'm gonna be responsible to make sure that my good time does not negatively affect anybody around me. It doesn't negatively affect my wife. It doesn't put my wife in a situation where she needs to be in fight or flight around me. I'm going to go sleep in the car, or I'm going to go sleep at a friend's house, or you get me? I can respect that because you didn't bring that to your house. Now, my problem is I don't support you drinking anyway. You bringing that home, knowing your capabilities, the second you put your life or your family or anything in jeopardy because you want to pursue fun and you don't take those precautions and you don't set up that and you just willy-nilly and we'll deal with it when it happens, I don't respect you, because you're playing risk with people. You're playing risks with people's lives and they didn't deserve that. That's just my stance.
It's the fact that if you as a man says, well, I provide, I take care of the house, I pay all the bills, I'm entitled to drinking and coming home. Yes, you may provide and you may pay the bills, but you also have a wife that you entrust and you instill and you would expect to create the environment that you would like to maintain and come home to. So the fact that you would even put that on the lines of, if I provide and I'm paying all the bills and I'm the leader, I should be able to do whatever I want to do, but also disregard all the things that you have done to assist with the things that I'm doing to create the household and the foundation that we have, and then just throw it all away because you feel like I'm a leader, I could drink, I could do whatever I want, I could smoke. So you just defiled your home.
Yeah.
You just disrespected your home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. You did. Yeah.
Be disrespectful, but I won't value you. I'll just look at you like you have no control. You've allowed this alcohol to take over you. Sorry, you're not a right person.
She went straight to Congo.
Yeah, so no, it doesn't. To me, respect is earned. If you want to be respected, behave respectable. Do respectable things. Dress appropriately. Control your drinking. Control your smoking. Control your finances. Control your hygiene. Control things that are controllable things. Control them. Control it.
But as well, I'm gonna just hit you with the last point before, because I know we're about to. I'm here like, if you like your woman as well, if you do drink, smoke, or whatever it is, she has to also understand that you do it. So if you do it, she can't crucify you for it.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Can't, you're right.
There's the choices
that she
made. Because
made.
that's annoying. She got with you when you were dating or whatever it is.
Now,
No.
He's trying to make the same argument she made earlier.
Yeah, nah.
Which we didn't agree with her argument earlier either.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, that goes back to nuance again. It that conversation is not cut and dry.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I got with you and you smoke or you drank, but you always respected like that I don't want to be around the smoking or drinking. Now that we're in a deeper relationship, that doesn't mean that you can just start smoking and drinking in front of me. No, operate the same way you were. If you knew I didn't want to see it, don't show me it. Don't start bringing it in front of me and being like, well, I've been doing this for 10 years. Why you got a problem with it now? No, you did it respectably for 10 years. Now that you've lost the respect of doing it, don't do it at all. Because now I can't trust you to do it at all now. You've thrown that respect out the window. But the reason why I say this is nuance is this is like saying like, oh, yeah, my partner's an MMA fighter. She knows I love to fight. I fight all the time. I fight on the weekends. That's how we make our bread. That don't mean that she got to respect you beating up civilians.
Right.
That don't mean she got to respect you coming home whooping the kids.
Right.
She can respect you in the ring, but when you get out that ring, she don't got to respect your fighting skill and be like, oh, you know, babe, she don't gotta be like, oh, babe, if you want to fight the neighbor, go ahead. Like, no, it's nuance.
Dinkelberg.
We're accepting people from the beginning, how we met them.
No, we're not.
People don't change.
You did say that, girl. You did say that.
No, what I'm saying is, you met her like wearing cleavage or whatever it is. When you go out as a couple and that's what she wants to dress, you need to allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? So in that environment, if you're gonna drink as well or smoke, she needs to allow it. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying. It's live.
This ain't our conversation. I don't agree with none of this.
Understanding. I'm really big on it, and I really need the audience to try to understand what's going on here.
Now, I'm back to make the right choices.
Oh, my
Okay,
make the right choices.
No,
make the right choices. Me, I don't drink. I don't get with a man that drinks. I don't smoke. I don't get with a man that smokes.
And that's fair enough.
That is.
That's fair enough.
Just make life easy for yourself. Yeah, exactly. People need to make life easy for themselves because later on you choose a free headache. Now we have to call the pastors, the people, aunties, uncles, everybody to come pray.
Date a guy that smokes cigarettes or drinks and 3
Now
years
you
down the
wanna
line,
change
2 years, and he does it, and you get annoyed at him. That's unfair.
So we would say then
Do you
that this is a
understand?
little bit outdated because if you look back, so like maybe our parents and our
Yeah.
grandparents,
My
it was
dad
almost like
yeah.
you have to respect a man. Period.
Yeah.
Well, do you know
I
what?
would like to. I would like to.
And
But
do you
make
know
it make
what?
sense.
We're,
That's what I
we're,
asked.
we're in a different
There's
generation.
limits. Don't come home drunk and if we're going back to the clip, don't come home drunk and expect respect when you're being disrespectful, even coming
Exactly.
home
To
that
be
way.
honest with you, if you come
You know?
home drunk,
Okay.
I believe, but the last time you were drunk, maybe you was with your missus, for example. If you're getting drunk or getting high or whatever is on your own, that is an issue. That's an issue that you know, it's not. You're not having fun together.
I feel like getting drunk in general is an issue.
Yes, like why are we?
I feel like
sugarcoating
I
it?
feel like we're tap dancing around the important thing. We shouldn't be getting drunk or high
at all.
At all. But then again, I get some people don't have the same morals we do. But in my mind, the issue is getting drunk and high in general.
It's like
just don't do it.
Drinking, having a drink or two, whatever.
Moderation.
In moderation, fine. But if you're drinking with the intent to get drunk, that is a problem.
That is a problem.
If you're drinking knowing that you went full past your limit, even if you know you can handle, I could drink 5, 6. The fact that you can drink 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
You're an alcoholic.
shots, beers, whatever, you have a problem.
You're an alcoholic.
Because you shouldn't even be going past 2, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't understand it.
Yeah, this is not a conversation for
You're a
us.
glutton for punishment.
I don't relate to this conversation at all.
couple. Your life is together. Do you understand? So, and you can have friends outside of it, but essentially, that's who you are.
Okay, all right, lovely. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and wrap up this section here. So again, as usual, I do want to hear your final thoughts. Do men deserve respect at all costs?
As I said before, I feel like
Yes or no?
I would like to respect my man at all costs.
Right.
But make it make sense.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
No?
You know, I said yes or no, but at the end of the day, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's something mutual that you two have to figure out yourself.
So nobody's answering yes or no
I
questions.
can't say,
Give me a yes or no.
I can't say yes or it's a no. It's a question
Maybe.
that cannot be answered
So maybe.
with a yes
So
or a
maybe.
no.
Okay.
It's
It needs to
maybe.
make sense.
It's maybe.
It
It
needs
needs
to-
to make sense.
is that
Maybe.
like I said?
based-
No,
If it's
an
maybe,
easy
then if it's
answer.
maybe, then it's no.
Yes.
If
There-
it's maybe, it's no.
If you could think of a scenario that would lead a woman to not want to respect a man, then the answer is freaking no. Same goes for if there is a scenario where a woman is doing something where it would lead a man to not respect her as a woman, then the answer is no. You do not deserve respect at all costs. No. Simple as that.
Only person I respect at all costs is God.
God, period. Period.
That's facts.
Nobody deserves respect at all costs because people are still people. They're going to do stuff to violate respect.
The only is God.
Come on now.
If God burned my house down, I still gonna respect him because you gave me the house to begin with. You just took back what was yours.
Oh, now it's not rocket science. And
Facts.
if people get butthurt about it, oh well. Do something better to earn the respect that you feel like you deserve.
Facts.
Earn it. You don't
Facts.
deserve it. Earn it.
Needs to make
on
sense.
the people involved.
Okay, thank you. Gladys?
No. Controllable behaviors. Respect is earned. So no.
Thank you. And Remy?
Yeah, I'm in the middle, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like men do deserve respect.
100%.
At the same time, like if they do certain things that's not acceptable, then
I think we're missing the point. Men deserve respect, but let me tell you something. Women deserve respect.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
What
no.
the freak?
No.
Yo,
No.
how do we
You're
go?
pandering.
Yo,
You're pandering.
we're just
There's
saying
no
it.
way you just flipped it just that fast. What I'm noticing with this panel is that it's easy for the women to say a straightforward yes or no, but like the men are tiptoeing around the question, or they're not answering the question directly. What's up with that? There's no way.
Okay, BM, for the love of God, please bring back Pop the Balloon reunions USA, please and thank you.
They're not bringing it back because people don't be getting matches like how they should be.
A woman doesn't need to show much to be sexy and attractive, period. Facts. As a 6'1" woman who's dating a 5'5" man, I will never understand why height matters so much, especially to shorter women. They always say, I want to feel small, I want to feel protected, but with the right man, no matter the height you feel, you will feel that way. My man is very confident. He can pick me up, he can throw me around, he can protect me in almost all situations. As a taller woman, I've always felt masculine, but since being with my partner, I never felt more feminine in my life. I thrive in my femininity with him. As long as a man has a confidence and is secure in himself, his height does not matter.
Period.
She's
Talk about it.
spitting.
Talk about it. Let me see the comments under her replies.
She ain't never been
gonna say
wrong.
something stupid. Somebody gonna say something stupid.
I love this for both of y'all. I'm 5'11", my man is 5'10". He's the best thing that happened to me. Okay. I commend and applaud. 5'5", dear God, I'm only 5'2". I don't even know any men who are 5'5". Well, dear, just like you can't understand why short women like tall men, I can't understand why tall women like short men. I'm just kidding, because does it matter? Do we really have to understand other people's preferences to accept them?
Right.
I don't accept none of y'all preference. What the freak? I don't respect nobody preference. If I think your preference dumb, that's my opinion. What the freak? You can have your preference, but I'm gonna have my opinion. If your preference is dumb to me, I'm gonna say it. That's my job.